Falcons at Vikings. Vikings 3.5-point favorites here. 44.5 points is the over-under. Obviously, Falcons coming off that loss to the Bucs. Vikings coming off that comeback win against the Bears, where people were writing. I saw an article calling J.J. McCarthy. He proved it to the locker room. He's already the guy. He made Kevin O'Connell look smart already with a quarter of the game. We don't have to do that, guys. We don't have to, with these young quarterbacks, make these proclamations. But I thought that was absolutely absurd. But this is a great one because a lot of people were very surprised when it was Michael Penix at 8, not J.J. McCarthy. Well, not J.J. McCarthy, not a defensive end or anyone else at non-quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, but surprised that Penix went over McCarthy in the first place. So the battle of the 8th and 10th overall picks from last season.
This game is going to be really fun. I have really enjoyed watching Michael Penix play football, and it's not only for some of the fireworks that he has in his arm. I mean, the dude can throw 110 miles an hour. There was a play where I think he's trying to throw a little spot route to Drake London, and he throws the ball between both defenders, and I don't think Drake London's ready for the ball coming into him at that speed, and he drops it. But it's just like, look, man, he almost threaded the needle there. I think this game is going to be a really big test for him because of how much variant in coverage Brian Flores is going to throw at him. And I think something that he did really well against Tampa was make use as a scrambler. He was a really good scrambler in that game. I think that's something where, we saw Caleb Williams be really effective as a scrambler. So I think you're going to see a lot of Michael Penix Jr. scrambles. I'm actually kind of excited about the Falcons defense. They're another one where they're a lot better than they're a lot better than their individual parts. And I think that is a lot of attest to Jeff Ulbrich. Devon Diablo played really great in the game against Tampa. Xavier Watts, Billy Bowman had great games. I want to see if they can get home with their pressure. I want to see if they can start converting some of those pressures into sacks because they didn't do that very well against Tampa. I want to see them convert against a rookie quarterback. I don't know if Christian Darrisaw is going to play. So if he does, then that changes things. But if Justin School is in there, I want to see them sort of create some more negative plays because they're due for one. Xavier Watts is due for an interception.
Oh, my gosh. And I think James Pierce, if Justin School's in there, is going to go off. Now, the injuries are a big thing to monitor here because there's a lot of impactful positions. A few for the Vikings are Jeffrey Okudah and Andrew Van Ginkel have concussions. They have yet to practice, yet to be cleared to come back. So obviously, Van Ginkel just a flat out playmaker there on the edge. And then Jeffrey Okudah, one of your corners. I don't even know who next man up is there. Minnesota's cornerback room is so depleted at this point. Christian Darrisaw was a full participant, but obviously, given the injury, given the severity of it, given how long the window or comeback has been for him, not necessarily sure if that means he's for sure playing this weekend. Then the other one for Atlanta, Darnell Mooney, limited participant with a shoulder, maybe back this weekend. If it goes like swings where all three of those Vikings guys are out, and Ryan Kelly actually did practice on Thursday with a toe injury. If you see all those guys out and Darnell Mooney back, I'm for sure going Falcons. Either way, I'm still kind of leaning Falcons. I like this matchup with their wide receivers against those Vikings corners. I like Penix's ability to just get the ball out of his hands quickly against those Vikings pressure looks. And I just don't trust J.J. McCarthy against those Falcon safeties right now. You said they're due for picks. Those are guys who feast on rookie quarterbacks.
I sort of lean Minnesota here. I'm taking the home game aspect into it. And again, the pressure that Minnesota is going to be able to get. Atlanta gave up a lot of pressure to Tampa Bay through a lot of the pass rush games, through a lot of stunts. I think that Minnesota's front line is a lot better. Not a lot better, but they are better than Tampa's. I think they're going to be able to get home. And that's kind of you're going to have to get home if you're going to be able to beat this Falcons offense, especially with the way that their cornerback room is set up. I think after Okudah, you're looking at Dwight McGlothern or Isaiah Rodgers, which is not great, not great at all. So we'll see what happens at their cornerback spot, but I'm sort of liking Minnesota here. I want to see if they're able to run the ball, sort of lean on Atlanta a little bit and take some pressure off of J.J. McCarthy.